aka Eileen, the little craft that does not information about this podcast show, which is arts, cuss, and everything in between, and my little craft show, which is on YouTube. Additional information about both these shows can be found on my website, eileenlittlecraft.com. Alrighty, guys, so I want to give you a couple of heads up about what's going on. I was not feeling well the last couple of days, and I tried to do the podcast, and it just wasn't happening. So anyway, guys, I'm also going to be doing a Saturday video, and the blog should be caught up by Monday or Tuesday, so everything should be in working order. I also want to say thank you to everyone who had watched my video. You guys are awesome and amazing, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Whether you just watched it, gave it a thumbs up, still amazing, and even if you watched just a second or a minute, you are awesome. So also want to give a huge shout out to all my Dia and Co members. You guys rock, and congratulations to all the new Dia Dominos. Alrighty, guys, so Dia & Co is a plus size clothing subscription box. And I found them through Facebook. They have sizes, I believe, starting from 14 to 32. You can double check their sizing. Yeah, I can't believe size 14 is considered plus size. That still blows my mind. But anyways, so basically I found out that I got into the Dia Domino program, and I'm super excited. And you're probably wondering, what is a Dia Domino? Basically, she is a cheerleader spreading the love and positivity of body positivity and the love of Dia & Co, and just being an all-around awesome person that she is each and every day. So basically everyone is, to me, a Dia Domino. Alrighty, guys, so I kind of want to give you guys a little bit about myself and why I kind of went into Dia Domino, why I went to Dia Domino. What I wanted to say was who I am and why I started my Dia journey. Okay, so I'm Eileen. I live in Brooklyn, New York, happily married, stay-at-home mom. My son is a teenager. He is autistic. I'm 44 years old, and I'm also a YouTuber and a podcaster. As you guys know, we were talking about this in my group. I'm a crafter. I started out scrapbooking, and it snowballed into crafting, making boxes, making swap cards, birthday cards, any different types of cards. I'm starting to make t-shirts with vinyl, and I like working on planners. I'm going to start again soon, but I love my mixed media. I think I'm gonna start mixed media on the winters. And what else? I kind of snowballed into sharing what I got in my boxes, and now I'm sharing my skincare stuff as well. So, podcasting, it's hilariously funny. My husband started me on podcasting, and Judy Faye Von Balzer, I was pronouncing her name wrong, so I apologize on that. She did or still has her podcast called what is that? Adventures in Arting. I listened to that as well, or used to listen to that as well. So she had that podcast, or still has it. And she's basically a mixed media artist who I love, her creations and stuff like that. She's also on TV every now and again. I forgot the name of her show. My apologies. It was on Create. It's on public television TV, and she basically talks about different types of mixed media work, different types of crafting, and it's a really good show. I've watched it maybe once or twice, but I haven't been able to find it again, so I'm super, super bummed out about that. So my husband would talk to me about his podcast, about these different topics and stuff like that, and it was really fun to listen to. And I said, you know what, that would be cool. I wanted to get him to do the podcast with me, but he's like, no, not my thing. So every now and again, I do get him on the show, which is pretty cool. So, I don't know. So yeah, so that started that. My Dia journey started, this is my 6th box. that I just received. So I'm super, no, is this number 7? I tried filming it the first time, it didn't work out. I forgot how many boxes I filmed already, but I am sharing more of my looks, and that's the reason why I kind of do those still shots of my, what I call AKA, and I'm doing quotations here, fashion looks. Because I don't really like do the prancing, around the camera and stuff like that. I feel awkward people watching me, So the pictures are what I can do. I'm putting outfits together, and I know that a lot of it's Dia or Stitch Fit stuff. And you're probably wondering which do I like better. Believe it or not, even before I became a Dia Domino, I have been leaning more towards Dia, for the simple fact is that they actually have my size in terms of pants. There are a few things in the Stitch Fit box that fit me, but all in all, when they send me pants, it's like 1 out of 4. Like if you have like 5, 1 out of 4 may be sent back, or even all 5 of them may be sent back if I had a box of just pants or shorts. I did have a pair of shorts that fit. Have I have a pair of pants with them that fit? No, actually the only thing that fit me in terms of like bottoms is the shorts. They sent me a dress, and pretty much the tops fit. I mean, I'm a little smaller on the tops, in the top area, so their tops fit me. They only go up to a size 26, so I don't make that. There are some 26 that fit me because they're a little more stretchy. If they're a W, that will fit me, but all in all, no, it doesn't really fit me. And sometimes, believe it or not, like this last box, they sent me these really cute capri pants, and they didn't go over my calves, and I noticed that they had a next size, so I figured, maybe I can size up and see how that works. If I need to wear a belt or, hem the pants up top, that's fine. It is what it is. I really love the pants, so I'm like, yes, I'm gonna take them. So if they don't fit, then I'll send them back and see what happens from there. I think that if I have to send something back, it's okay. Room for something else that was meant for me, to have in my closet. Because let's be honest, New York City closet space is at a premium, and if you live in New York, you know exactly what I mean. The space is at a premium here, I swear. I feel like we are more and more like being micromanaged into Japanese style living, and they are like, they are so down packed. I seriously need to get a lesson from them. Like, sit down and say, how do you keep everything organized? It's like, it's just insane. Anyways, but it's cool, it is what it is. I love being a New Yorker. I've lived in New York pretty much all my life until I was about 8 or 10. We lived in California for a couple of years. I actually lived in a couple of places. I lived in Pasadena for a little bit, and then we moved to a little town in Alhambra. I went to before that I lived in Manhattan, and I went to PS 97 before they turned it into a high school. So I've been a Lower East Side girl pretty much all my life. Then we went to California, like I said, Alhambra. I went to an elementary school called Garfield Elementary. Junior high school, was it Colton High? Oh, I forgot the name of the junior high school I went to. I forgot the name, but I do know that I went to Colton High. Came back to California, went to Seward Park. From Seward Park to Lower East Side Prep, then to OES, All-Site Educational Services, is where I graduated from. What about college? A couple of years in BMCC, and then I went to Kingsborough. So I do have some college credits. Gotta go back. What else could I say about myself? Okay, so my Dia journey basically started because I suffered a little bit from postpartum, and years later I started trying to go shopping for myself, and I noticed that I was gravitating towards a lot more black, even though yes, we wear black in New York even in the summertime, all day and twice on Sunday. Little humor joke there. So anyway, guys, Just the New York City humor in me. Sarcasm. Anyways, so black or blues or grays. I love gray, don't get me wrong. I love the color of green. Green is like my color. I love all types of shades of green, except a little bit of the neons. I'm not crazy about the neon green. Pink is one of my colors that I do not like, but I've been looking at some of the ladies with their jackets and dresses, and I'm like, ooh, even though that's pink, what? I don't know. And then I have that pink shirt, the stripe. If you guys have not seen that photo of me, I don't know, that shirt, something about it just made me say, oh, because there was no other colors, and I did wanted to exchange it, and I was like, oh, I love the I don't know, just something about it screamed summer to me, and I love the detailing in the back, and I was like, oh, I gotta have this, so I kept it, even though it was pink. Yes, I know, I'm crazy. I know. Anyway, so got into this huge style rut, even going to Torrid. Even though I go to Kmart every now and again, still gravitated some of the things. And I don't know, but I've been noticing also their plus size seems to be shrinking as well, which is a shame because I was really looking forward to that. And I also heard that Target is now, but Target is a little more further, but I don't know. Anyways, regressing, sorry. Let's go back. So I started made a profile. Took me a while to really decide what I want to do. Do I want to really do this? Do I want somebody else to pick out my clothes? Kind of felt like a kid. I was like, you know what? You're picking the same things over and over again, and you can send it back. What's the harm? And if you don't like it, like, try one or two. If you don't like it, you can just cancel. So what's the harm? Okay, first box, excited. Think maybe I only kept one or two. A little disappointed. Second box got better. Third box, and now I don't know how many boxes. It's like 7 boxes that I've kept like 5 pieces. So it's been really, really good. You know, I went out, and one time I asked my stylist, hey, can you send me a bunch of skirts or dresses? And started that. Then like I said, been watching a lot of the Dia takeovers, and I follow pretty much all of them, I think. And they've been giving great tips and tricks, how to deal with rubbing, you know, your thigh rubbing or chub rub as they call it. And I've been actually venturing out in terms of using, you know, like no leggings underneath or stockings because it's summertime, when it's appropriate, of course. And yeah, so I just been really, really excited about that and learning more about myself and what I really want in terms of my personal journey and weight loss. I'm not going to talk about this one, this time, because I kind of feel like, and I also think that I'm going to hold off talking about that because I think my views shifted, and I want to really nail down what I've been thinking, because it's a journey and it's not a race, and sometimes your point of views may change. So when I get to that, become more comfortable understanding of where I want to go, I'll share that with you guys if you're interested. So I just been more comfortable with myself, and I'm trying to share more photos. I've been bugging David because I don't have a full-length mirror. I probably should invest in one. Hey, take a picture. So thank you for that, honey. I really appreciate that. And so, yeah. I think, that's pretty much my style journey. And I wanted to give back to Dia. I've been trying to keep up with the group, even though I like to, heart things, but I should start actually commenting more. I've been thinking about that. When we got the application, I filled it out because I knew that was something that I wanted to do. I wanted to give back to Dia because I feel like they gave me. I've been having so much trouble in terms of traveling, whether it's physical problems, like my back. I've been having back issues, so, and a tendon is really bothering me. So, and went to the doctor for that, and the first thing he talked to me about was, oh, if it continues, then come back, but just elevate it, but you really need to think about the weight loss surgery. So yeah, that was very unpleasant. And proceeded to ask me how I put on my pants because they're so tight. Mind you, they are pants that I got from Dia, and they were a little tight, but they weren't to the point they were really unbearable. If they were very unbearable, I would not have kept them. I would have either sized them up or just say, hey, send me something else, next box, you know. But they were comfortable, and I was like, this is good, this is bearable. So yeah, so that was a really, really bad day. I go through things like that a lot. Like, people think, you know, that it's cute when they speak another language and they're looking at you and they call you fat. You know, it's like, really? Or big, you know. She's so big, you know. Anyways, so we got the application, and I thought about it for a while, and I was like, this sounds like fun, this sounds interesting, and, you know, to promote Dia, to share what I've been wanting to give back more, and hopefully the ladies will get to know me better, because I haven't really been posting as much and stuff like that, and really, really, really want to do more. Okay. So I filled it out. I waited. I didn't say anything because I wasn't too sure I was going to get it. I don't know. I kind of felt like I was going to jinx myself. And it was such a long time before we found out the answer, you know, whether or not if we got accepted. So I said, let me just wait. And so last Saturday on the 27th, I found out that I became a Dia Domino. And yeah, so I'm super excited. Yay, yay, yay. So you guys will see, you know, a lot of hashtag Dia Domino. And don't forget to support all the other awesome ladies. And if you guys want to know more about Dia, you know, Dia & Co., I would definitely highly recommend checking out their Facebook page if you can. Or just go to their website, which is dia.com. And yeah, it's a really good site, you know. Basically, it's a $20 stylist fee. You get 5 pieces. You fill out a really good thing about your style, your profile, your sizing, and they send you 5 pieces. If you keep, which is a really good thing, they give you $25 off for your stylist fee. If you keep all of them, you get a $25 discount as well. So basically, you get $45 off of your purchase. So it's awesome sauce. And out of those 5 pieces, you should be able to make at least, I think it's 2 or 4 outfits, maybe even 5 if you're lucky. I mean, I say lucky because sometimes, you know, you're like, I don't know if this really goes to this. And that's okay, you know. You can agree to disagree with your stylist. I'm like, okay, that would go better with this outfit not this outfit. This blouse that she sent me in the other box. You know, that's just me. But that's good because you could build upon your other box and you can build upon your previous wardrobe, you know, that you already have. If you haven't decided to take it and just throw it, dump it because you're so sick of wearing the same thing over and over again. No, I didn't do that, but I don't know. I feel like doing like that sometimes. I do. I feel like doing that. But I still go to, you know, like Torrid. I check out Elaine Bryant, Ashley Stewart. I do check out their websites, and I may, you know, get a few pieces from here or there, but Dia has just been really good to me, and I'm enjoying myself and having fun, and I just want to thank everybody for their, you know, their warm comments and their thumbs up or their hearts. You know, it's really appreciated, and I'm so super excited, and I love the fact that I can finally give back to Dia and tell them thank you for helping me, you know, be me, feel comfortable in my skin. And it's kind of built upon itself so that I can try and work on the inside and a little bit more on the outside, because my next goal is my skincare stuff, so I got that going. Next up, I don't really know what's the next up, but, baby steps, like I tell, everyone. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you guys have any comments or questions, please leave them down below, or you can always email me your comments or questions. My email address is eileen@eileenlittlecraft.com. Thank you for listening, and have a great weekend, and bye for now.